The next step in getting your fins on your rocket is to decide where you're going to put the fins on the rocket so that they are spaced evenly around the rocket. If they're not spaced evenly, when the rocket takes off, the drag on the fins that are closer together will be greater than the drag of kind of a lonely fin, and that will have a tendency to pull the rocket that direction, so it will not fly straight. So we need to figure out a way to mark our rocket so that the fins are spaced evenly. The best way that I have found to do that is to cut a piece of scrap paper. It doesn't need to be very big. It can be any material that you can wrap around the body of the rocket. And I'm going to give it a square end to start with. And what I do is I wrap that piece of paper around the body tube. And I make a mark where they cross over, right where they touch each other. And then I go ahead and cut that off, right on that mark. So what I have done is I've just made a piece of paper that is the exact same length as the circumference or the distance around the rocket body tube. Then I can take that piece of scrap paper, put that down here on the table, and I can measure it with my ruler. It comes out to 4.5 inches. Now what I need to do is take that 4.5 inches and divide that into 3 equal pieces. Okay, 4.5 divided by 3 is 1.5. So if I make a mark at 1.5 and then another 1.5, or at 3 out, and then I use the end as my third mark, I have 3 equal spaces. Okay, those are 3 even spaces. Just by taking this length and dividing it by 3 in my case, because I have 3 fins, 4 if you are doing 4 fins. Okay, you just need to divide it by the number of spaces. Okay, now I take that piece of paper and I wrap it back around my body tube, making sure that it touches where it's supposed to, and I transfer a mark onto the body tube right where each one of these things, including where the 2 ends touch, are. So now I have those marks, and I know that that's where the root edge of my fin is going to need to go. Okay, the next thing that you're going to want to do is to put this in a door jamb so that you can draw a straight line and know exactly where to put your fin, and I'll show you that next.